Welcome to That Real Estate Show. I'm your host, Diane Brennan, where we don't just help you buy or sell a home, we help you become part of the community too. Here's what's coming up today. We tour a stunning penthouse that offers spectacular views in the heart of Old Town Scottsdale. If you need a roof, do you know the right questions to ask your contractor? We've got some great tips for you. And it's that time of year when your AC is running full blast. Some great maintenance advice is coming up. I am so excited to show you this gorgeous penthouse. We are here at the Scottsdale Waterfront on the very top floor. Joining me is Margot Young, the listing agent. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Tell me about this fantastic property.
This penthouse is contemporary in style. It's very elegant yet comfortable. It's just under 4,000 square feet, 3-bedroom den, 3.5 bath, with 2 large balconies.
And what is the list price?
The list price is just under $5 million.
Oh, I have that in my checking account. Let me just write you a check for that right now.
Sounds great.
Let's talk about this fantastic kitchen.
The kitchen is fantastic. It has an informal dining area which has fabulous views. It has gorgeous contemporary cabinetry, Viking appliances, including a double oven, a warming drawer.
The microwave is the most important thing for me.
Of course.
Is that easy to use?
It's easy to use.
All right,
exactly.
excellent.
Yep.
I'll take my microwave meal and sit at this wonderful table and look at the gorgeous views of Old Town Scottsdale.
Perfect. If you'd like to cook, they do have a gas cooktop.
It's a dust collector in my house. But most people love the fact with the chef's kitchen
Right.
that this is, that you can cook with gas, and that's definitely
Exactly. And
wonderful.
it opens up to the great room, which makes it just a fantastic kitchen.
Let's talk about the bedrooms.
Okay, the master bedroom is absolutely fabulous. It has a sitting area, or it can be used as an office as well, a balcony, 2 exits to the balcony, which has a view of Camelback Mountain. It's absolutely stunning. The bathroom is fabulous, a view of the city as well, and the 2 guest suites are just lovely for your guests.
In the den, can that be used as another bedroom, or is it a true den?
It's a true den. Right now it's being used as a media room, but it could be used as an office as well.
I can't wait to see the rest of the place. We'll take a look at more coming up later in the show. Well, it is hot out there. We've already cracked our ACs. We're going to talk about air conditioners today, and joining us is our expert, Leonard Frederick with Frederick & Sons. You guys do plumbing, but today we're going to talk about air conditioning as well. So tell us about your company and the services you provide.
Well, we're a family-owned and operated business. We service the east side mainly here in the Phoenix area, and we full-service company. We fix them, sell them, replace them.
So when someone has their air conditioner on, what are some maintenance tips that you can talk about that we should be doing?
Well,
I'm bad for not changing my filters monthly. That's a big no-no, isn't it?
It is. You need to change your filter every month, regardless of what the package says.
Because it forces your AC to work harder, doesn't
Yes,
it?
especially here in the valley, we get an extra amount of dust and stuff like that. No one wants to hear they got dust in their house, but Arizona's loaded with it.
And so that's pretty hard on your units.
It is. It can clog up your coils and stuff like that and take the efficiency down, way down.
Anything else we can do?
You want to get your seasonal checkups and make sure all the components in there are running or at their right tolerances and save you electricity, and it'll keep your equipment in top shape.
So how many times a year?
You want here in the valley we get a mild winter. You want to do a winter season and a summer season.
And how much do you guys charge to do an inspection?
It's $39.95, and we check the Freon levels. We check amp draws on your fan motors and your compressor. There's run capacitors that need to be checked to make sure they're in tolerance to keep your machine in top shape.
And Freon, that I'm always out of Freon, or I hear a lot of people are low on Freon.
Okay, well, there's various things that can make that happen. It's you got a leak somewhere. Our guys are trained with special equipment, and they can find these leaks for you.
Okay, so I've heard people say, well, you're low on Freon. So that signifies a problem. It's not,
right.
Like
it's
you're low on oil.
Right. It could be service ports leaking. It could be leaking a weld joint. Stuff like that. It's tubing with Freon gas running through it, and if it has a leak, it has a leak. It's going to escape. and we don't want that in the environment. So we highly recommend getting a leak search done and getting it repaired.
Great advice.
That's what we do.
Leonard, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Coming up, we'll put the spotlight on some great shopping and restaurants to enjoy at the waterfront in Scottsdale. Finding a roof contractor that fits your needs, we'll tell you what questions you should be asking. That Real Estate Show is brought to you in part by the Tobias team at Fairway Independent Mortgage and Brightway Roofing.
Closet and Storage Concepts, located right here in Scottsdale. Family owned and operated, the premier provider for custom closets and home storage solutions.
Tired of your closet looking like this? Would you rather it look like this? Hi, I'm Lori, owner of Closet and Storage Concepts, along with co-owner Chad.
Our beautiful showroom has ideas for every room in your home.
From the closets and pantry
To your laundry, office, or craft room, we can get you organized.
come in and see us.
A life well organized.
Do you have a window need, inside or out? New build or a remodel? Blind shutters, tints, cellular shades, roller shades, and sunscreens. Whatever your need, we have the company for you. Coyote Blind Company. Valley-wide family business since 1997. Trustworthy, competent installations and great selections. Authorized blind company for the city of Phoenix. Call Coyote Blind Company at 623-341-1931.
We're here with Lori Clark, owner of Brightway Roofing, and we're going to talk about contractors today. There's a ton of them in the Valley. How do you know which one is the right one to pick? Lori, can you give our viewers some tips and advice when hiring a contractor to do work on their house?
Absolutely. First and foremost, you want to make sure that they have a valid contractor's license. You can verify that at www.azroc.gov. You can look there to make sure they have a valid license and also look at their complaint history.
Okay, and then how do we find out about things like customer service, what type of work they do?
Well, there are so many websites out there now, like Angie's List and all the other referral websites out there. Also ask them for a list of their happy customers.
And what they think about them.
Absolutely, absolutely. Call prior customers.
How important is it to be licensed, bonded, and insured?
Well, licensing is very important. It's illegal to work without a contractor's license. And roofing is actually one of the restricted trades here in Arizona, so it's key to make sure that you have a licensed roofing contractor. Roofing's tricky.
So you can ask any contractor for a free estimate. And what should people do when looking at these estimates? What should
I would always make sure that they detail exactly what they're going to do in the estimate. You also want to make sure that the actual product they're using is in the estimate. Ask for a sample. You can also, I would go on the website and make sure that the warranty that they're telling you comes with that product is actually what the website says that goes with that product. I see a lot of times where people say, they said it's this much of a warranty and it's not.
Brightway Roofing is a licensed contractor, so let's talk about what you guys offer in terms of roofing services.
Well, we do all types of roofs, and we offer some of the best warranties in the business because we are, certified with the manufacturers that we do business with. They trust us, we trust them. It's a great relationship.
And let's talk about your pricing.
So price-wise, we try to stay right in the middle. We don't want to be the lowest, we can't be, and cheap leaks. We also don't want to be the highest. We want to offer the top quality product at a fair price.
Excellent. Lori, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We are back to show you more of this fantastic property. This is the entertainment area. Let's talk about this place.
Fantastic. When you walk through the front door, this is what you see. It has fabulous views with the wow factor. The wet bar is behind us. It has a wine refrigerator, ice maker. Behind us is a formal dining room, and it's just fabulous. The doors open up at night, it just glows and creates a very beautiful entertainment area.
Gorgeous on the inside, and these views to the outside are amazing.
They're absolutely stunning. This is the east view, which is my favorite. You have mountain views, city lights, and the courtyard and canal below.
Let's talk about the penthouse lifestyle and all the amenities that are offered when living here.
I think the best amenity of all is actually living in downtown Scottsdale. It is just a fantastic place to live. You have shopping, restaurants, movies, sports events, civic events, art and wine festivals.
And walking distance to everything.
Absolutely. It's all a walk outside your door.
This is situated in the heart of absolutely everything.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
And let's talk about all the great things that this building offers when you are a resident here.
There's a rooftop pool. It's absolutely stunning with gorgeous views. It has a spa, a kitchen with 2 barbecues. Down on the second floor is the gym. It has weights, machines. You can bring your trainer in. Women's and men's locker room with steam sauna. It's absolutely beautiful. And on the bottom floor is the club room where you can have anything from a wedding to a business function to just enjoying it as a homeowner, just relaxing and watching TV.
And valet out in front.
Valet out in front. It's fabulous. You can self-park. They're there about 12 hours a day. And there is a full-time concierge every day as well to help you with all your needs.
Really?
Yes,
anything
absolutely.
I want.
Anything you want.
Love it.
Yeah,
Excellent.
It's fantastic.
Thank you so much for letting us take a peek at this beautiful property. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Margot.
Great. Thank you so much for coming.
Up next, we take a closer look at the Scottsdale Waterfront and see what it has to offer. And if you're looking to refinance a home, we'll talk to Fairway Mortgage to get some advice for you. If you want to know what your home is worth, go to tv.thatrealestateshow.co and click on the free home evaluation button. We'll send you a free report outlining the most recent sales in your neighborhood.
Since 1980, Frederick & Sons has offered air conditioning, plumbing, and heating service in the Valley, offering great service, highest quality workmanship, and certified technicians. They're licensed, bonded, and insured, and they always guarantee their work. Nothing is worse than a surprise jump in repair cost. That's why they'll give you an estimate in writing before starting a job. For all of your AC, plumbing, and heating needs, call Frederick & Sons today, an Arizona-based family-owned business. That's Frederick & Sons, or visit plumbingprosaz.com.
Growland can create a unique and personalized theme for your yard.
I can transform your yard and create intimate spaces. We can install fire features and misting systems, and we even do custom lighting. And we can even build you a bocce ball court. In fact, my greatest joy is watching your backyard unfold as I create that intimate sanctuary for you that your friends and family will never want to leave.
Conscientious, creative, hardworking, and honest, Greg Rowland will leave a beautiful mark on your property.
With developer Fred Unger, instrumental in the revitalization of many projects here in Arizona, most notably the Hermosa Inn, the Royal Palms, and the Scottsdale Waterfront. Welcome, Fred.
Good morning, Diane. No better place to have tea than here at the waterfront.
Absolutely. How did you get involved in this project?
Well, this canal served as a barrier between the Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall and the specialty districts to the south, so it needed to be done. We needed to take a lot of the energy from this part of downtown and spread it out to the south.
I'm sure it's been a labor of love with ups and downs, the Scottsdale Waterfront. How does it feel now that it's completed?
It feels very good. It was a very difficult time to launch a project during the Great Recession, but it was important to do something that had unique architecture, independent retailers, restaurants, and to create something that had a sense of place and something people from all over the world would enjoy visiting.
And they do.
They do. The Canal Convergence, which is on the canal banks once a year, is a fantastic event, and I'm so surprised when I bump into Canadians and Europeans and people from all over the globe that enjoy our beautiful weather and the art that comes with the Canal Convergence.
What about the future? You said that more things are going to be added here.
Well, like any organization, it's always needed to have evolution and changes, and there's more buildings and things to be remodeled, and I'm hoping that what people see here on the waterfront is a good example of things that they can creatively do, and that the fabric of downtown becomes more and more interesting.
Thank you. You're a great contributor to this city, and we look forward to other things that you'll be developing in the future. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to talk about refinancing. We have the expert here, John Tobias, with the Tobias team at Fairway Mortgage. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So rates are still fantastic.
They are. They're still at almost historical lows right now, and I'm hoping they stay that way, but we'll see. Election's coming up. A lot of things can happen, but right now it's a great time to take advantage of rates while you can.
And cash out refinances, a lot of people are doing that. Maybe explain to the viewers what that is.
So, our market crashed so hard, 2007, 2010, and home values have come up so much since then that people are now able to cash back out equity in their homes and using that cash to pay off consumer debts like credit cards, auto loans, just because mortgage rates are so low. And if you can get a rate in the 3s and use that money to pay off credit cards that maybe it's 7, 10, 12, 15%, it's a great way to utilize the assets in your house to get that monthly nut down.
Are you seeing a lot of home buying currently?
We are. It's nuts right now. It's really busy. It's come on strong, and usually it starts to dip just a little bit in May, and we're still moving at a brisk pace. So I think this will be a really good year for real estate.
We're wondering why people are still renting.
I just don't know. I think some people have a fear of owning a home because of what happens, or it could be credit issues, but it's a great time to buy. It really is. Rates are low, and with that mortgage introduction you get, financially it makes more sense to own than rent.
Yeah, absolutely. Building up equity in your home, tax write-off. I love those tax write-offs.
Sure, we need them.
And so first, a person who's never purchased a home before, what can they expect? First of all, you have to get pre-qualified. You have to talk to John first before a realtor takes you in their car.
Sure, you get pre-qualified up front, you know what your buying power is, you know what programs are available to you. That way you know exactly where you want to keep your price point for your payments. We do a pre-qualification, we run credit, we run an application, we receive financials, and then once you're pre-approved, we go out in the car with you and show homes, and hopefully 30 days later, we fund that loan through the loan process and you get your keys.
And as a realtor writing a contract here, no one will accept an offer without a pre-qualification firm. The seller wants to make sure that buyers can have the buying power to purchase the home.
Absolutely. The pre-qualification, we do need to go over income, assets, W-2s, financials, just to make sure that we do have a qualified buyer so that you're not going in the car with somebody and midway through the process we can't get the loan closed. So we have to do a lot of diligence up front to make sure that it's in good shape.
And I love the fact that Fairway, you can take a look at a person's credit. If you've had a few bumps in the road,
Sure.
You'll work with them to kind of iron that out and get them to a place where they're in an optimum position to buy.
Absolutely. We don't ever want to just leave somebody with no answers and not a way to get their credit scores up. So we give them tips on how to do that and coach them just a little bit on what they can do to improve their scores so they can become home buyers.
Great, excellent. John Tobias with Fairway Mortgage, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Stick around, there's more to come on That Real Estate Show. We sit down with the man who knows the valley when it comes to food and entertainment, Craig Outier. And are you getting the right value for your home? We'll tell you how to find out. That Real Estate Show's Unsung Heroes program gives huge discounts to first responders and veterans buying or selling a home. This includes active duty military, firefighters, police officers, emergency medical personnel, Red Cross workers, and National Guard. Go to thatrealestateshow.com for more information.
Enjoying Diane Brennan's insider tips, tours, and interviews? Then head to cox7.com/homes for more great video from That Real Estate Show.
Hi, I'm Lori Clark, owner of Right Way Roofing, where we believe there's only one way, the right way. Here's what the other guys are using. Here's what we use. At Right Way Roofing, we only use the most durable, top quality products at a fair price. As a third-generation roofing company, we service all types of roof systems and perform re-roofs, new roofs, repairs, and master leak detection on both residential and commercial properties. Give us a call today for a free estimate. And remember, there's only one way, the right way.
I'm John Tobias, and making a home purchase is most people's biggest decision of their lives. We're here to make that process as seamless as possible.
The Tobias team at Fairway Mortgage is #1 in loans closed in Maricopa County for the past 5 years and is now offering Pathway to Purchase, a new down payment assistance program implemented by the Arizona Department of Housing. John Tobias is ready to help you with new mortgage products and all of your financing needs. Call 480-626-2207.
My daddy is a bear. Mommy Lola is a bear.
If you want to know what your home is worth, go to tv.thatrealestateshow.co and click on the free home evaluation button. We'll send you a free report outlining the most recent sales in your neighborhood. If you do need a more specific price, you need to have a realtor come to your home. That's tv.thatrealestateshow.co. Also, don't forget to join us Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on 92.3 FM KTAR.
We're going to talk about what a fabulous place the Scottsdale Waterfront is to hang out at. Joining me now is Craig Uche, editor of Phoenix Magazine. Thanks for joining us, Craig.
My pleasure.
Let's talk about the great things that the waterfront has to offer.
It has my favorite cocktail bar in the valley. Counterintuitive, right there next to Cowboy Chow. It's only open like 6 hours a week, Friday and Saturday night, but it's wonderful. I mean, it's craft cocktail heaven. And there's a lot of places like that. I mean, it's one of the best food hubs in the valley. You got Barrio Queen, you have Cowboy Chow, you have a new place called Crab and Mermaid from the Cold Beer and Cheeseburger guys, which is a great new restaurant. So a lot of places to eat. It's on the water, which is great. It's right there on the canal. You can bike, say, from my house in Phoenix all the way to Scottsdale and enjoy that stuff. And I like how people are starting to use the area as a festival hub. This last spring, the magazine co-sponsored the Crush Brew Festival, which was like half wine, half beer, and literally, a half mile of beer and wine tents set up along the waterfront there. That's wonderful. I'd like to see more of that.
And they do have some art festivals as well.
Yeah, great art. I mean, Scottsdale's bona fides as an art mecca are unquestioned, and you're right there in the middle of it.
Yeah, and the waterfront is a gateway to all the other things that Old Town has to offer.
Yeah, certainly. Across the street, across Scottsdale Road, you've got that nightlife district with live wire, you have live music, you have as many watering holes as you could possibly drink in over a week. So yeah, I mean, wonderful things happening right there in Old Town.
Great shopping, a lot of specialty shops for everybody to enjoy. And we have so many out-of-town guests and tourists that come there. They really do focus on that Scottsdale waterfront area.
Yeah, come spring, I mean, you've got spring training, baseball, the whole world is, seems like the whole world's in Scottsdale in spring. So, and it's right there in the middle of it. It's sort of the epicenter, I think, of Scottsdale culture.
Excellent. Craig, thank you so much for joining us. Craig Uche, editor of Phoenix Magazine.
We've got some help for you if you have no idea what your home is worth. First, we'll send you a free report. Just go to tv.thatrealestateshow.co and we can give you a report with the most recent sales in your neighborhood. But if you'd like a more specific price, you do need to have a professional realtor come to your home and take a look at things like the upgrades you have in it, the condition of your home, the lot size, etc. All of those things are going to influence the price. But to start off, the first step is to just get that report with the most recent sales. And that's at tv.thatrealestateshow.co. That's it for this edition of That Real Estate Show. Thank you so much for joining us, as well as our guests today. We'll see you next time.
You're going to start over?
Can we have that for an outtake? Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, but I need to look at the list.
All right, we're going to get that list for you right now. I would love to use the microwave. That's what I use most in the kitchen. Microwave looks pretty sexy. Okay, there's an outtake.
Oh, I just about fell over there. Sorry.